Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn, Cross Country Mortgage. I've been in the mortgage business now for 36 years. I've closed tens of thousands of transactions. I am one of the top producing loan officers in the entire nation, and I don't tell you that to brag because, honestly, I'm a 10th grade dropout. But I'll tell you what, I took this business seriously. I wanted to be the best mortgage lender in the country, and I don't know if I'm the best in the country, but I doggone know I rank amongst the best. But I don't think that that's because of me. It's because of me and my team. Like, my team is committed. They know my passion to help veterans, to help first-time home buyers, to help retired people. I'm helping a lot of folks with reverse mortgages right now that qualify for them, and it's right for them. Listen, a reverse mortgage isn't right for everybody just because you're retired and you have equity, but it's right for some. I'm looking at it for my own cousin right now, who's like a mother to me. So Noreen adopted me after I lost my parents, and she just turned 80 years old, and we're considering doing one for her right now. So let's examine it, see if it's right for you. If it is, we can help you with it. If not, then maybe there's other options for you. But I'm helping veterans. I'm helping first-time home buyers. I'm helping folks that, listen to this. Let's just say you have a high net worth. Like, you got a bunch of money in your retirement accounts, but you really don't have that much money. Maybe you have a little bit of Social Security, a small pension, but you want to buy a home. Let's just say it's whatever, 600, 800, 900, whatever. It doesn't matter what the price is, but your income doesn't qualify you. I have a way that I can take that asset that you have, that retirement money, and use it as an income stream to help you qualify for it. A lot of lenders can't do that. So you call me if you have high net worth but low income and you're struggling. I got a solution for you. If you have maybe you have multiple companies and you don't want to supply a bunch of tax returns and bank statements, I'm telling you, I just updated my own home equity line of credit. And by God, if I got 3 companies plus a W-2 wage earner for cross country mortgage. It's a logistical nightmare for me to put all those tax returns together for all these companies with profit and losses and balance sheets. It's just nuts. So you got to look for type of loans that meet your needs. So I've got bank statement loans for self-employed people. You don't need your tax returns. You don't need a balance sheet. You don't need a profit and loss. You don't need any of that stuff. So you call me and I'll show you how to get a self-employed bank statement program, easy as can be. Then you've got folks that may want to buy investment properties. So I'm looking at investment properties. I got a couple I'm looking at right now. Some I might flip, some I might hold, but a DSCR, debt service coverage ratio loan, allows someone to purchase an investment property without supplying any income docs. The income that's used is strictly the income that the rent produces from that property. As long as it's a 1-to-1 ratio, you're good to go. So if your mortgage payment's $3,000 and your rent coming in is $3,000, 1-to-1, you don't need tax returns, don't need pay stubs, don't need W-2s, don't need profit and loss, don't need any of that stuff. Call me now if you fit into one of those categories at 813-213-4009. That's 813-213-4009. If you're a real estate agent and you don't have a lender that cares as much about your clients as you do or more, then you interview me for the job. I should be helping you and your clients. You'll close more transactions. Why? Cross Country Mortgage. I am the regional vice president for Cross Country Mortgage here in Central Florida. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Our programs on conventional FHA and VA do not have mortgage overlays. If you don't know what an overlay is, let me tell you real quickly. Banks and mortgage companies try to mitigate their losses for defaults by adding additional restrictions onto guidelines. So what they do is they'll say, well, on FHA, we're going to have a minimum credit score of 640, or we won't let your debt ratio over 45%, or you have to have X amount of dollars in reserves. Well, we are what we call an agency lender. If Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac don't have it in their guidelines, then we don't need it. We don't add extra stuff to make it harder for you. And that is a big thing. When my YouTube listeners, By the way, go to YouTube, go to Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger, and please subscribe. I'm just getting over 500. I'm trying to get to 1,000 viewers on my YouTube page. Would you be kind enough to subscribe to that? It will help me become monetized so I can get a lot of this information out to more people. So go to Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger, or text me and I'll send you the link to subscribe. It'd really be helpful for me. Believe me, subscribing isn't like you're going to get a bunch of junk mail or anything like that. It doesn't happen that way. It just means that you've subscribed to my channel and it's going to help me out with my views. So also, I'd like you to follow me on Facebook or on Meta or whatever it's called. So that way you can see what's going on and events that I'm at and things that I do to help make your life better. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'll be 67 in August, and I'm still going strong, baby. Like I am fighting it. I am helping more people now than ever, and I love it. So I want to help more people. I want to do as much as I can in this lifetime to help more people achieve home ownership. Why? Home ownership helped make me wealthy. I'm going to be honest with you. There's no such thing as a rich renter. If you are a renter or you know somebody that's renting, there is no way to become wealthy as a renter. No one's done it. Elon Musk, people say, oh, Elon Musk did it. Grant Cardone did it. They were already millionaires and they own multiple properties. They just didn't own their primary. So, okay, they're outliers. Let's forget about them and look at the bulk of the United States. If you look, matter of fact, Google it right now. The average renter's net worth is about $10,000. And some of you would scrape to get that. The average homeowner's net worth is over $200,000. In most cases, it's more than that. I'll give you my own son, Chase, 28 years old, works for me, one of my loan officers on my team, bought a home at 23, 3% down, got seller paid closing costs, got realtor rebate through my realtor rebate program, came up with this 3%. He had 3 roommates renting from him, used border income to qualify, but by God, he got into a house. And I'm telling you, he scraped together to get it too. He did everything he could. But you know what? He bought a home. Now he's 28. He has well over $200,000 in equity in this property, well over 200. Now, how many 28-year-olds do you know that have been able to save 200,000? Well, he couldn't have saved it. It would have been impossible. He didn't make enough money, but the house did it for him. And the great thing is it's tax-free. You don't pay any taxes on that money. The money is called unrealized gains. 407-706-3313. That's my phone number. Write that down. 813-213-4009. That's 813-213-4009 or WeBringYouHome.com. Let's help more people become homeowners. Listen, forget the interest rates right now. They're not as important. You can still get a decent interest rate, but don't say I'm not going to buy because interest rates are too high. When interest rates go down, the home price goes up. So the home price, we can't fix it. Once you buy it, you've locked in today's price. Don't think home prices are going to go down, folks. Anybody that you talk to that says, oh, the home prices are going to go down, they're an idiot. They're uninformed. They do not know. You could not say inflation, which we are experiencing right now. As you all know, you're all feeling it. You can't say inflation and reduction of sales price in the same sentence. They don't equal each other. Now, interest rates may go down in the future, but there's no signs in sight. As a matter of fact, the Fed is now saying we may have to raise the Fed rate the first quarter of next year. And if inflation continues to go in the direction it's going in, they may have to do it even sooner. So get in and lock in now. Do it now. Call me now. 813-213-4009. Stop being a renter on this planet. Stop it. And here's another thing. If you got a bunch of equity in your house, but you've now chalked up a bunch of credit card debt or car loans, let me show you how to wipe out all that debt, consolidate it into one loan, and then I will show you how to get that mortgage accelerated. So by the time you retire, you have no debt, no car payments, no credit cards, and you have no house payment. It's paid off. It's free and clear. Let me show you how to do it. Yes, I'm in the business of helping people get money. I'm more in the business of helping people become debt-free and gain wealth. Listen, people help me out. Again, I'm a 10th grade dropout. Lost both my parents at 15 and 16. Mom had cancer. Dad had a heart attack 8 months later. Left with nothing. Dirt poor. Didn't finish school. I mean, had nothing. Went back, got my GED. Okay. Got into the mortgage business. Learned how to buy property. And by God, if it wasn't for the real estate property, I'm telling you, because it gained me a lot of money. And I made two mistakes. I made a big mistake in 2008 through 13. I didn't buy any properties. Why? Because I was afraid, because of the recession. It scared me. But if I would have bought properties during that time frame, I would have made the most profit. So who bought properties during that period? Blackstone, the hedge funds. Nobody else was buying any real estate. Smart thing. They did it. They made a killing. It exploded their hedge fund. Just incredible amount of profits. Now, second mistake I made, 2019, sold properties. Boy, I wish I would have held on to them. So two biggest mistakes, not buying enough, selling too many. I'm telling you what, you gain real estate. You own a portfolio of real estate. You're not going to retire wondering where your money's going to come from. It's just going to come into you every month from your tenants. And if you think being a landlord is hard, then I'll show you who to hire to manage it. I don't even have a property manager. I do it all myself. And I'm telling you, I don't spend hardly any time at all on it. So I will show you how to do it. If you don't want to do it as a landlord, then let me just help you. I'll help you find somebody that'll manage your property for you. You don't have to mess with it. Two biggest mistakes landlords make: don't rent to relatives, and make sure you're getting market rent. Too many of you are not getting enough rent. If your portfolio manager of your 401k said, "Hey, I'm going to just kill it for you. You're going to get 3.5% return on your investment," would you think he was doing a good job, or she? No, they're doing a crappy job. You should be making 15, 20% on your money right now. At least S&P 500 at 12. So why would you want your tenants to do the same thing? Because you become emotionally attached to them. Don't do that. If you have that problem, you need a property manager. Call me now at 813-213-4009, 813-213-4009, or go to WeBringYouHome.com and get your application now. Purchase, refinance, debt consolidation, construction loans, builders. I got builder lines of credit so you can build spec homes. If you got a bunch of experience, you call me. Not many banks are going to do that for you. The Loan Arranger's got that program. I can help you put more homes in the ground. Now, one more thing before I take a quick break here. If you are debating whether to vote yes or no for the Florida tax relief bill that Ron DeSantis has put into place, I'm telling you, vote yes. I don't care what the haters and naysayers do. They're not going to fire police. They're not going to fire department. They're going to find a way to doge themselves and find the money. And homestead relief is not a big part of their budget, so don't let them fool you. Here's what we do. We get it in, yes. We prove to them for 1 year that we're not laying off police and fire department. Then we hit them up for the rest of the money, so we get the whole doggone taxes relief. Right now, the way the current proposal is, you'd get your property tax for homestead exemption, you would increase up to $250,000, which is going to decrease your property taxes by 35 to 45%, which is pretty darn significant. But if we get this passed, then we'll move on and get it passed even further in the next session. I'm telling you, don't let the naysayers say we're going to let the fire. I wouldn't vote for it if I thought that any cops or fire department were going to get laid off. They're not going to. My name is Bruce Woodburn. They call me the Loan Arranger. I'm here to arrange a loan for you and make sure you get the best rate, the lowest closing costs, the best program, the best advice. You got me right here. 813-213-4009. Or go to WeBringYouHome.com. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loan Arranger Real Estate Program. You're going to love it. We got more to talk about. Be right back.